Hello, my name is Allyson Hewitt. I'm currently the Vice President of Impact at the Mars Discovery District in Toronto. And for 2 years, I was privileged to be the Principal Thinker in Residence of the Social Capital Residency for South Australia, located at the Don Dunstan Foundation. From 2017 to 2019, the reinvigorated Thinkers in Residence program was hosted by the Don Dunstan Foundation. Entitled the Social Capital Residency, the goal was to enable South Australia to lead the country in creating jobs that both contribute to the economy and create social and environmental impact. These caring economy jobs were, in fact, the fastest growing sector in South Australia. As the program evolved, and due to the deep contributions of the residents and organizations engaged in the residency, we embraced the language of the purpose economy. And our goal was to scale high potential interventions, to build networks and cross-sectoral collaborations, and to ultimately shift behavior in such a way that it resulted in a new culture, one that focused on the creation of an economy that was more inclusive and impactful. It was my pleasure to act as the Principal Thinker in Residence over these 2 years, and to be joined by an incredible cadre of other thinkers as we work together with South Australians to imagine a better future for your state. And now we are so pleased to release our report. The report offers a framework for action. It is based on 5 principles. It outlines 7 conditions for success that sit atop 7 levers of change that we believe, if advanced, will result in South Australia being recognized as a vibrant, purposeful economy that advances both the Sustainable Development Goals while creating new jobs. In fact, the Business and Sustainable Development Commission's 2017 flagship report indicated that, quote, achieving the SDGs could create 380 million jobs and help unlock 12 trillion in opportunities for business by 2030. And finally, the report offers 9 recommendations for action. Since we ended our residency, the world has changed significantly. COVID-19 has brought to light our vulnerabilities and has challenged our economy in ways we could barely imagine. While we are seeing and will continue to see the impact from this global pandemic for many, many years to come, as with many crises, there are also opportunities. One such opportunity is the brain gain, as more and more South Australians are moving home, whether to be with family who need them, to embrace the balanced approach to life that South Australia exemplifies, or simply because the requirement to work remotely affords them the opportunity to work from home, however that is defined. While we could not envision COVID-19 specifically, we did anticipate that in a world marred by increasing inequality and climate change, we would need talent that could tackle these complex challenges. And therefore, in recommendation 3, we encouraged government and the tertiary education sector to implement a plan to attract, develop, and retain talent needed to grow a more purposeful economy. We encourage people to read this report, to consider the recommendations, and to work with the Don Dunstan Foundation to advance this work. As we look to each other around the world for ideas on how to build back better in a post-COVID era, we believe this report advantages South Australia, and we need your leadership now more than ever. I want to conclude by thanking everyone who made this residency possible, especially the wonderful staff, past and present, of the Don Dunstan Foundation. I want to thank the many partners who joined us on this journey, especially the wonderful chair, Rob Dumont, and Carolyn Curtis of Taxi, who initiated the engagement of Mars in this work. And finally, to the untold number of South Australians I was privileged to meet, thank you, and a most sincere wish for the best of luck on the next stage of your journey.